Hello everyone, welcome back to the crossword. Today is Friday, March 28th. Let's get started with you say poke, right? Poke bowl condiment? I don't know what they put in there. Story of a lifetime. Story of a lifetime. Story of a lifetime? Lifetime. Story. I don't know. Sort whose business is going way down? Spelunker? Okay, doesn't quite fit. Cave diver? Elevator merchant? Let's look at some shorter ones. Nashville to Memphis. Oh, don't ask me about geography and the... Nashville and Memphis are both in Tennessee, and I'm supposed to know where in Tennessee? Get out of town. Component of an exfoliator, often. I mean, like, pumice is... Isn't pumice used as an exfoliator? Like, am I crazy? I know it's a rock, but like it's a soft rock or something? I don't know. The crack of dawn. Sun up, maybe? Oh, brothers, where art thou? I don't know. Sound relative. A bay is a relative of a sound in, like, the ocean. Their water features. Word often followed by a date. Due, like it is due on the 31st. To be easily victorious is to... Something that the crossword occasionally mentions is to run a clinic, right? That's sort of, right, you ran a clinic, you beat them so badly that you were giving lessons on, like, how to play well. It was so routine for you. Spud? Is there spud? Exfoliators have potatoes in them? I don't think so. I've run a clinic could easily be wrong. Oh, it has to be wrong because... This is a direction, north, south, east, or west. Win by a mile. Then we would have something west here. And that would mean this has to be a W as well. You can't really say southwest, west. Wasabi. Exfoliators have acid. That would make sense. Oh, brothers, where art thou? I still don't know. Scuba diver. I was on the right track. So bay. What did I put before? I put bay, didn't I? It didn't fit with my idea of put on a clinic, so I took it away. Wasabi, like, what do you call it? Like, wasabi paste? Wasabi miso? Is that a thing? It's not, right? Traditional wears of black and white face paint. Mimes. Running shoe brand? No idea. A big whoop is a yell or a yelp. Wasabi mayo? Menacing words or else. I still don't know this running shoe brand. Formal turn down from the fearful. I dare not. Roaring 20s look informally. I don't know. Word with 6 or C. Beats me. Oh yeah, really? It was yell and avia, apparently. Certain touchdown scorers for short. I mean, could be a lot of things. Running backs, tight ends, wide receivers, even QBs, although you would not typically associate them with, like, the actual touchdown part. Ceremonial piles. I don't understand. Ah, brothers are at Abby's, I guess. Oh, a pyre, sure. That's a pile of like wood and stuff to burn. I think of the pyre as like the actual fire itself, but it's not. 3 in Chinese, I assume it's san, S-A-N. Yeah, and then we get wrap. Food specialty that might be topped with Creole mustard. Po' boy, maybe? I don't really know what's in one of those, but... Sinks one's teeth into? Don't know. Worker's performance that informs the colony of a nearby nectar source. Oh, a bee dance. Locales of small ports. Are you talking about like a USB port or an ocean port or something else? A TV has small ports. We could write TVs. It seems like it ends with S, probably. Any divorcee is a single mom or a single dad. I couldn't guess which. Nonsense word akin to blah. Yada, yada, yada. Water from a sippy cup. Do they want me to say wawa, like baby talk for water? Yeah, I think they might. Because sinks one's teeth into saws have teeth, right? Like saws at or something? I'm not sure. Stopped dreaming, awoke. Hiding place. I don't know. Skincare product applied with a cotton pad. Couldn't say. Junk, say. It's a boat. That's a kind of boat anyway. Strong ties are bonds. Checked out if you eyed something. Toner? Maybe. Out in a way. You are away. You are not at the office. Stats for pitchers and race car drivers. Well, this EEY is not looking very good. Like the 314th digit of pi, I suppose it must be odd. Nothing else really fits there. One's wise on Weisenbach's. Weisenbach's, perhaps? No idea what that is. Cooler cousin. Cooler cousin. A cousin of a cooler. Like an ice locker? Is that a thing you want me to say here? This doesn't seem quite right, but something like that. Stats for pitchers and race car drivers. Max speeds. Like how fast you pitch and how fast you drive. Story of a lifetime. Top speeds. Although I feel like for a pitcher you would say max speed, and for a driver you might say top speed, because then deco is... I was thinking look as in a fashion of clothing, not a fashion of architecture, but sure. Story of a lifetime is an obituary. Deep 6 and deep C are things you can say. Touchdown scorers. L? That's not a football position. Is it? What? Beer. Oh, well, ice locker is just wrong. Right. Now it's running backs. Ice bucket is a cousin of a cooler, I guess. Sure. Saws up. Beer snobs are wise on Weisenbach's. Out. You are out if you are asleep, if you are abed. They go around the block. Streets. Yes, we knew this was S, just confirming. To append is to like add to. But I'm pretty sure single is right, so don't know. Append. Oh, it's add to. There we go. See? I told you. So I wonder what this append might be. People have a variety of positions on these. Big. I have no idea. Egg. Apple variety. I mean, it could be about computers, but it could be about fruits. RT, by the way? Maybe it's not toner? That is a thing, though. That exists. A pen could be add-on, actually. Or even add-in, but add-on is better. Lord Byron's She Walks in Beauty. I don't know. Day break. A nap is a break you might take during the day. They want me to put Mac here. Like, Macintosh is a kind of apple and a kind of apple, right? Kind of. Rental at a beach club. Like, chairs? I don't know. She Walks in Beauty. Looks a little bit like romantic, but... Oh, that does fit. Sure. I don't know. Could be. San Diego County beach town with a racetrack? I don't know. Should I? I assume they mean car racetrack. So I assume it's part of like NASCAR, but I don't know a lot about NASCAR. Daytona. Daytona Beach. If single were wrong. I don't know where Daytona is. Maybe it's in San Diego. San Diego County, rather. And it is a beach famously, or it is Daytona famously has a racetrack. So it could be. Country is 14,125 islands. I don't know. Chest beater. An ape might beat its chest. Blank blue dandruff shampoo brand. No idea. Show of respect. Let's say a nod. Not so light reading. A tome. Okay, now we can put in single mom. North Carolina college town. I don't know. Some people. Carbon compound suffix. Like graphene. I guess they want ENE here. You suppose Eton is a college town in the U.S. just like it is in England? I don't know. Could be, because I think so. Yeah, get-together arranged by parents or play dates. Locales of small ports, PCs. Yeah, I was right about USB. Hiding place is a lair. Bundle in an office. Like a ream of paper. Is that bundled? Maybe. Hybrid team sport that uses kayaks. Canoe polo? Elon? Maybe. People have a variety of positions on yoga mats. To append, is that to annex? Maybe. Then we get ream. Short day soon after the winter solstice. Yeah, Christmas is a day, and if you write it short, it's Xmas. Del Mar, sure, that's a place. Entertainment centers. Don't know. Nolan Ryan had 7 of them in his career. I have no idea who that is. Spanish for amateur. 10 letters? I don't know this one. Sarcastic response to a rude comment. I don't know. Do you rent a canopy? Like an umbrella? Would you say you were renting a canopy? I don't know. This might not be romantic. But, I mean, it still could be. I don't think Nepal has 14,000 islands, so I don't need to change it on account of this clue. Like good gossip, it's juicy. Oh, Japan. That's an island nation. I didn't know they had 14,000 islands. Spanish uncle. Here they don't want tío because that doesn't fit, obviously. They want no más. Stop, like give up. I give up, uncle. No more. Top story, maybe. Like the top story of a parking garage could be the roof? Still don't know this. Zaydism and Ismailism are sects of this? No idea. Brings together. Don't know. Cheer from a football fan, ole. Soy sauce? Maybe. It's certainly a kind of sauce. And this should be plural, so... Dorito amps. I don't know. This might want to be an S, though. E blank SSY? Well, this could be wrong, of course. Although it looks pretty correct. So amateur is an adjective. Probably we want a D here or a T. I don't know. Because ado is like the ed suffix in English, right? What's an example? I don't know. So if you are an amateur, you're inexperienced, and that at the end it would be ado in Spanish. But could be dado. Dado's not bad. This is looking like canopy, actually. This is not looking so good, though. Maybe it's not canopy? So this could be like Shia or Sunni, maybe? These don't really look Islamic, like Islamic names, though. Entertainment centers, like... Obviously a home theater is an entertainment center. An arena. There we go. No... Okay, so maybe this like romantic thing is not quite right, even though it starts with Roma. But the N here to make it like maybe this is sun or something, right? Like it's not terrible. SF. Okay, that's not very good. This looks like nominations, kind of, but it isn't. brings together, like weds, maybe. Oh, this isn't nod, it's a bow. Do you rent a cabana, maybe? Aficionado, maybe? Like you are... I don't know, this doesn't seem... It seems like it's related to difficult, kind of. Difícil. I'm not sure. There's definitely Olay, but what is this E A S S Y? How can that doesn't? That's not a set of things that occurs in English, right? And this OAMES is terrible too, I think. But Olay, I guess they might cheer goal. So if I put romantic back in, how does this stay classy? Yeah, they're not cheering Olay as they usually do in crosswords. They're cheering goal. That's how they spell goal in Spanish. Stay classy. Is it really aficionado? I guess, yeah. Because I mean, this is a word in English, aficionado, right? I don't think of it as meaning amateur. Maybe it does. Huh. It makes sense, though. Like, they don't ask you for, like, little used foreign language words. They ask you for, like, the or, you know, she or whatever, right? Amateur is little used, so it would make sense that it's actually a word that we've borrowed. Amateur is not often used, so I don't know. Something games? 7... Namit games. Top story could be a loft. Now it looks like Shia. Sell Sun? Huh. No hit games. A baseball player. Nolan Ryan, huh? Okay. Aficionado. It means amateur. What does it mean in English? Yeah, because in English it doesn't mean that. This is what I thought it was. A person who likes, knows about, and appreciates a usually fervently pursued interest or activity. A devotee. Oh, and here's how helpful. They have a did you know section about etymology. English borrowed aficionado in the early 1800s directly from Spanish, making a noun out of the past participle of the Spanish verb aficionar, which means to inspire affection. Huh. Okay, interesting. Aficionar, to show affection. That makes sense. Affect, afis. Like crackers after the box is left open, they're stale. Targets of facial cleansers, pores. Patronized, you ate at a restaurant. House occupied by a Presbyterian minister. I don't know. Material that's an anagram of stale, and this must be least. Not sure. Bombards with text, spams. The Z, that's a total. Stadium's covered counterpart, an arena. Slate. Oh, Estee Lauder. I was thinking of material as in, like, a fabric. It didn't occur to me that you might just mean, like, oh yeah, a rock. Yeah, that is a material, but not what I think of when someone says material. A manse is a house occupied by a Presbyterian minister. if you say so. No, wait, I don't do the connections. I do the Wordle next. Let's start with Mance. How dare you not in word list? Spore, an anagram of pores that doesn't have the S at the end. Rinse. Can we do like, we can't do like horse because there's no O, but is there something I could do that's like that? Blank RSE. What a farce. Oh, that's an S. Yep, thanks for the reminder, hard mode. I can't think of a way to do that. So maybe it would look like this. How about erase? Okay, well now we pretty much have it, right? The R has to be third, which means the E has to be second. And we get something like verse. Yeah, could have been terse, I suppose. And the connections. Yesterday's I struggled with, as I recall. Like, I got it. I don't remember if I had any missed guesses, but it took me a while. A sash and a sling have kind of a similarity in that they're like worn things around the things worn around the shoulder in a way. To bookend and to surround and to skirt are to, and to flank are to be around on the sides. Pitch. What is pitch? I don't know. Pitch and sling and chuck. These are kind of slang for throw. Pelt, I guess. Usually, like, these are all intransitive, kind of, right? You can chuck something, you can pitch something, you can sling something. Pelt is sort of more transitive. You have to pelt. Like, well, that, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not a grammar guy. But, like, you don't... I guess you can... Because, like, if you pelt a person, you're not throwing the person. Whereas all of these... If you chuck a rock, pitch a rock, sling a rock, fine. That's what you're doing to the rock. If you pelt a rock, you're not throwing the rock. You're throwing stuff at the rock. So it's a little bit wrong. But I think close enough. Oh, bracket also fits in this category. That's why I don't like to submit things right away. Okay. Bingo, huh? And study. What is happening? While study contains the word stud, can you do anything with that? I don't know. A badge, a sash, and a beret are all kind of like symbols of office, of something anyway. Not office necessarily, but they could indicate like a cop has a badge. Are we talking about like I don't know. Some nation's police force is identified by badges, sashes, and berets, maybe? I wouldn't know. And I don't see another one. Study. That's a verb and also a noun. I don't know. Let's put in the diagonal here, the throwing verbs. Okay. Bingo, 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 bingo. It's got Bing in it. That's a search engine. Stud, not a search engine. Flank, you can have flank steak and skirt steak. I don't know about any of these others, though. Plus, at least one of these has to be in the group for going around something, because we only have 5 of them. Bingo is a famous song about a dog? Children's song? Badge. Badger. It's an animal minus a letter. Does not seem helpful. Bingo is military slang for like none or low or something like that, right? They say bingo fuel, meaning like I'm out of fuel. Well, I don't know what to do with Monty. The only thing I can think is like full Monty, which means like the whole thing. But none of the rest of this looks related to that. Monty is a person's name. You know, Chuck was a person's name, but that's not a group. So what if we said, okay, these 3 seem to be maybe symbols of office of some kind. You know, vague about what exactly we mean by office, but they're symbols of something. And then we said bracket, bookend, flank, skirt, and surround. Those seem like 3 of them are part of a group. So the other 3 words that we haven't identified, then, at least 2 of them are in the same group. That gives us study, bingo, and city. No idea what to do with that. I mean, these are all things you can wear. Badge feels a little different from the rest of these. I don't know. I mean, beret, like skirt and sash, you could imagine in like a beauty competition, beauty contest they call it, I guess, a pageant of some kind. Badge and beret don't really fit there, but they're wearable things that could be part of a uniform of some kind. Then I would have to have flank, bracket, bookend, and surround. We may study bingo Monty City. I don't have any idea what that means. Classic Girl Scout uniform. Yes, that's true. They do have all of those things. Okay, well, I was on the right track about things that can be worn, at least. I just couldn't put together who would wear them. And that leaves us these. So what on earth is this? I don't know. Blank Hall. Oh, Monty Hall, yeah. City Hall, Study Hall, Bingo Hall. I mean, that's a tough one. But that's why they give you the last group for free. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.